Morning. A suspect is on the run after allegedly shooting a man outside an Antioch sports bar. News Channel 5's Cuthbert Langley live for us this morning at the South Precinct. And Cuthbert, I know you've been gathering information all morning. What's the latest?
Good morning, Amy. We know right now that police do have a suspect in mind. They are waiting to confirm if that is, in fact, the suspect with the victim of the shooting, who was still in critical condition after being shot twice last night. What police are telling us is this happened at the Thirsty Turtle Bar on Bell Road in Antioch around 10:45. Witnesses told police that they saw the victim pull into the parking lot and then get into the car with the suspect. They were in the car for less than 30 seconds, according to witnesses, before they heard 3 gunshots. They saw the victim get out of the car and then collapse onto the pavement. The suspect quickly drove off in a red SUV, and that's the last thing anyone has heard of this suspect. Police have been working throughout the morning using the witnesses that were on scene to try to piece together exactly what happened. The victim, like I said, is in critical condition. He's at Vanderbilt Medical Center with 2 gunshot wounds, one in the back and one in the side. So police say they are still waiting on that victim to confirm if this is the identity of the suspect, and as soon as that happens, then they will release that information to us. And of course, as soon as they do, we'll be sure to bring it to you both on air and online. Reporting live at the South Precinct this morning, I'm Cuthbert Langley, News Channel 5 HD.
Cuthbert, thank you for that information. And the search is on this morning for 2 brothers wanted for murder. Authorities are looking for William and Demetrius Carter. They're accused of ambushing Michael Pillow at a Bell Road apartment complex in May. He was shot multiple times. Another brother, Eric Carter, was arrested in connection with the case back in May. If you've seen either man, call Crime Stoppers at 74-CRIME. A Montgomery County Jail deputy lost his job and is facing charges for allegedly having sex with an inmate. Charles Edwards was indicted on charges of misconduct and sexual contact with an inmate. He was arrested yesterday, and investigators say he admitted to the crime. Edwards had been on paid administrative leave during the investigation, but has since been fired. Also in Clarksville, a woman stabs her husband in the back. Literally. The Leaf Chronicle reports police arrested Tiara Crawley after finding her husband with several stab wounds in the back and in his arm. Police say Crawley admitted to swinging the knife during a fight about cheating. He said he didn't want to press charges, but police did. She is now charged with aggravated assault. And an elderly man accused of shooting 2 neighborhood dogs is due in court this morning. Paul Corley faces 2 counts of animal cruelty in Sumner County. In May, a landscaper accidentally let the dogs out of a fenced backyard. The dogs then wandered to Corley's sister's property, and that's where Corley allegedly opened fire, killing one and wounding the other. Police say he admitted the dogs never acted aggressively. A bookkeeper is facing charges that she cooked the books at a Rutherford County school. The state comptroller's office found more than $15,000 in tuition money missing from Holloway Night School. The funds disappeared during a 2-year period when Pam Tyring was keeping the books. She's been indicted on 1 count of theft over $10,000 and 1 count of official misconduct. New this morning, country singer Lynn Anderson is in the Metro jail after being arrested overnight. According to an arrest warrant we just in the last couple of hours, Anderson was stopped at the corner of West End and 31st and admitted that she'd been drinking and taking prescription pills. She then failed a field sobriety test. Anderson is charged with DUI, best known for "I never promised you a rose garden." ACT exams at one school have been delayed a week because of a threat that was scrawled on a bathroom wall. Police will be back at Brentwood High School today. They'll be investigating the note found in the boys' bathroom. It threatened that on Saturday, September 13th, which is tomorrow, teachers and students will be targeted in a school shooting. School leaders say there was not any intention to carry out the attack, but just to be safe and ease some anxiety, the exam will be now administered next Saturday, September 20th. And police were at all Perry County schools yesterday after a Facebook post got twisted and passed along. The sheriff's office says it all started with a girl in Mississippi Facebooking about a man making threats. It had nothing to do with Perry County, but somehow went viral. Officers were in the schools just as a precaution. All right, so a huge game for Tennessee Titans this weekend as they take on the Cowboys on Sunday, but ticket buyers beware. These big games mean there could be more fake tickets. News Channel 5 Station Knight joins us live from downtown. I know you've got some tips to keep us from getting scammed, Asia.
Yeah, that's right. We have some great tips, but not only do we have tips, also Metro Police, they're on your side this weekend. Luckily, they are sending out a big crew of undercover officers. They're going to be looking for those people that are selling the counterfeit tickets. So that is absolutely a great thing to have. So since the game is sold out, it's always easier to buy tickets off the street. So Metro Police say definitely do your homework before you buy those tickets.
Always a good idea to ask the seller for some type of identification and maybe even jot down the person's name, maybe a phone number, maybe an address, so that you'll have something to fall back on if you get to the gate and the ticket does indeed turn out to be fake.
Also, you can examine your tickets for misspellings and odd punctuation. That's a dead giveaway. And make sure there's a section and a seat number. Sometimes they'll leave one off. And if you already have tickets, never post a picture of your tickets on social media, because scalpers can get the information and rip you off that way. And if you want, make the seller go with you to the gate. That way they can scan it before you pay them and know that the ticket is real. So like we said, lots of Cowboys fans, lots of Titans fans are going to be here in town this weekend. It's going to be really fun, but you want to make sure that you're having fun inside the stadium and not without your money sitting out here on Broadway. Amy, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Deja, thank you very much. Good luck getting tickets. Happening today, a new ice rink will officially open to the public. Ford Ice Center will host a ribbon cutting ceremony with Mayor Carl Dean at 4:30 this afternoon. Free skating starts at 5, and then at 7, fireworks. It's located in the old Hickory Hollow Mall. A large crowd gathered at the Clarksville Fire Rescue Headquarters to remember the first responders who died on September 11th. An honor guard started the annual memorial service led by a bagpipe player. A wreath was laid in memory of everyone who died that day in 2001. Several speakers talked about the sacrifices first responders made after the attacks. The 3 Clarksville firefighters who have died in the line of duty were also remembered at that ceremony.